Good morning, folks. I hope you are all okay and you are enjoying a very good relationship with your special and loved ones. Now, we humans, we are very social animals. We do need people in our life. Very rare personalities, particularly those more introvert, blue type, might not need overtly the attention of other humans, but even them and everybody needs to feel connected. And loneliness can kill somebody's soul and body and actually cause death. Now, it is far worse to feel lonely in a relationship when you don't feel valued, you don't feel supported, you don't feel inspired. And the situation is that most of us at some stage of our life will fall in love or really like somebody. We go out all the way to do stuff to impress that person, to win that person's heart, and we get married. Fine, and then we assume that that's going to be like that. The honeymoon will last forever, and it never does, because then the real life kicks in, and all this facade of pretension and I'm very nice person will not last, because you will then moan and groan and criticize and comment and make this relationship a transactional thing, and that's the end of a marriage. And then you live together under the same roof as two people, sharing the mortgage, looking after the kids, sharing the food, but no real connection. And this is really sad, because I don't see much difference between life and work. Imagine a workplace that you go to just for the mortgage, just to pay the bills. You hate your colleagues, you dislike, you're afraid of your boss and everything. How painful is your existence in that job? And apparently 70% of the surveyed Americans mostly, and I think it's same with any kind of most of the countries, that they're unhappy. They don't want to. Hold on a second. Let me just my pancetta is getting burnt now. Yes. So uh, this is my spaghetti carbonara. Actually, it is not. It's called noodles carbonara. So I put some black pepper and some water to soften this up. So I do fusion, and I jump topics. So yes, so unhappy relationship in the workplace, unhappy relationship in home place, both are detrimental, and you will feel you are imprisoned in a situation. And unfortunately, hold on a second, sorry, my coffee, my fatty coffee, Nepalese style, that's my first cup. Hold on a second. Put some water. So this doesn't activate your insulin response, but gives you the energy. For a little bit of naughtiness, I put this. More naughtiness. Double cream. Now in spaghetti carbonara, the main ingredients is obviously pasta, the spaghettis, and this thing, pork belly called pancetta, smoked, and then black pepper is a must, and this thing, hard cheese. There are two types of cheese normally used in this. I think it's Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino Romano, or a mixture of both hard cheese. I'm using Parmigiano, not Pecorino. I don't have Pecorino today. And obviously you need eggs. And interesting, if you put the eggs too early, it will curdle. You don't want that. You want to switch the heat down and then put the egg in. So the eggs will be cooked and not curdled. And finally you garnish with a little bit of parsley. So I digressed. Come back to relationship. So you want to improve your relationship, yeah, at home. I'm not talking about work. That's a different talk. So Just go back to your honeymoon. See, just remember exactly you first met her and what you are doing to win her gifts, right? You buy gifts, you know, not expensive, just gifts. Have you bought her gifts recently? Other than occasions, maybe birthday, anniversary, other than that, just something you saw you wanted to surprise. Bring back that surprise element. For no reason, give a gift. She might not like it, fine, don't expect much, just give it. Okay? Second is act of service. She will not have to ask you, but you do it. Okay? And don't argue that why I have to do it, why she can't do it. It's not a transaction. If you keep on bartering, if you keep on transacting, you will not feel happy. I can tell you, because everybody is looking for peace, love, and happiness. If everybody is looking for it, who is going to give that bloody thing to us? So don't ask for it, just give it. Okay? Just give it. Give the happiness, give the gift. Do act of service, like I'm doing an act of service. Nobody asking me to do. I'm cooking this, and this is a bone broth, by the way, and this is also delicious. Bones, if you boil the bones, because this is my coffee. My dog coffee gets really home cooked, nice Indian meal sometime. So all the bones I boil and get the minerals and collagens out of the bone, which is extremely good source of minerals, calcium, collagen, and it in fact gels. And then I put a lot of vegetable and herbs in it, make it very aromatic, garlic and ginger, some chilies, and this in itself, just cup of this is so rejuvenating. Hot, you have to. Anyway, coming back to relationship, you have given gift, you have done act of service. Next thing to do is appreciate. When you are in a gathering, other people are looking, look at your wife. Okay, she's not your girlfriend anymore, she's your wife, your kid's mother. Look at, appreciate. Okay, give attention. If you give attention, you will fall in love again. Yeah. Third, gift of time. Give time. Get to know your spouse. Put full attention. Remember when in the honeymoon phase you wanted to know what's your favorite color, who is your favorite friend, what's your favorite movie. So how much you now know of your wife since you met. You may be together for 7 years, maybe 20 years, but in this 20 years, do you know her? Can you read her? Can you understand what will make her sad, what will make her happy? Don't make her sad. Respect your wives. Okay. Now you might argue with me. She's done this, she has done that. Okay, fine. Radical forgiveness. Do you want to make the relationship work? If you do, if there's any wish for your kid's sake, for your ex-love's sake, make it happen. So this is the 5 love languages. Read the book by Gary Chapman. Okay, so gifts, gift of time, appreciation, encouragement. What is the other one? Touch. Touch doesn't mean sex. Touch is just touch. When was the last time you touched your wife, but not in a sexual way? Just hold a shoulder, tap on the shoulder, elbow. Like this person always gives love. See, what did you find? Lover boy. Now I think he's ready to meet a wife. This is coffee. Okay, coffee I think is ready for a girlfriend, but nobody's giving girlfriend, and he can't go out. Yeah, whenever I touch he does that. I don't know why he doesn't like me. Anyway, wash hand. Perfect. So yeah, be a dog. Whatever dog does, you do. Other than that bit, give love. When I come home, coffee comes as if he's the happiest person. You're home. When your wife comes home or etc., go down to greet her. Ask how was the day, sincerely, not just that you have to ask. And watch out for the 4 horsemen of apocalypse. If these signs come in your marriage needs serious attention, is coming to an end. First is criticism. You criticize each other and you talk about more character flaws, that you are lazy or you spend too much, like generalization. Complaint is one which will happen in every marriage, like, oh, why did you do this? Okay, explanation and justification. But when it boils down to criticism, that's very serious. Okay, then comes to contempt. It's even one step more. After criticism comes contempt, that you said, you are just, forget it. Then comes defensiveness. You try to explain, no, I did this because of this. And finally, stonewalling, when it doesn't matter anymore. Whatever. And when the whatever comes, you either go to see a divorce lawyer or see a counselor if you want to save your marriage. Anyway, so this is the book I read, Gary Chapman, Five Love Languages, and there's another book I read, Seven Ways to Make Your Marriage Work, or something like that. Okay, I'll send a picture. Okay, have a lovely day. Have this thing. I'm going to put this thing, and this thing, and bone broth. Okay. Today is Wednesday, 25th of May 2022, and time is 10 minutes 53 seconds. Unscripted blah blah blah.